Not above the houses, not between the wires. Down here, inside a shallow piece of water, a little sky. I almost smiled at how strange that sounded, but it was true enough. Blue gathered between cracks in the road, a soft cloud resting near the curb. I stood there looking down, umbrella hanging loose in my hand. The puddle wasn't deep, I could see the pavement through parts of it. Small stones, a dark line where the water ended. And then right beside all that sky, a little sky, small enough to disappear with one wrong step. I moved my shoe back just slightly, careful, without meaning to be. The water stayed still for a few seconds, and the cloud became clearer, not perfect. The edges bent where the surface changed, but maybe that made it better. I looked up once, the real sky was whiter, paler, almost ordinary. Then down again, this one felt like something I'd found, even though it had been there before I noticed. The breeze moved between the houses, I felt it first against my shirt, then saw it touch the water. The blue shifted, the cloud stretched, thin lines ran through it. Then everything settled back, I waited. There was no reason to wait, but I did. The drop fell from the closed umbrella right near the edge. One circle, then another. The little sky broke apart. I watched the rays move outward through the blue, through the cloud, through the reflection of a telephone wire, till they reached the pavement and disappeared. And slowly the sky came back, not exactly the same, close enough. I like that, how easily it could change and still be there somewhere farther down. The car started, someone pulled the gate shut. A dog barked once, then nothing. The street kept being a street, wet road, quiet houses, closed umbrellas, people heading somewhere. And here I was, standing over a little piece of sky, like I had time to spare. Maybe I did, home could wait another minute. I wasn't far, I wasn't late, I didn't need to make anything out of it. I just wanted to look. The blue had a little warmth near one side now, maybe from the clouds opening somewhere behind me. Soft yellow, barely there. I tilted my head, the color changed with the angle. Blue again, then pale, then almost white. I took half a step to the side and found another version, same puddle, different sky. I stay there, quietly testing how much the view changed without touching anything. A small shift, a new reflection that felt enough. The umbrella tip rested against the ground. My hand relaxed around the handle. For a few seconds I forgot I was supposed to be going anywhere. Not completely, just enough to let the moment stay unfinished. A little sky on the way home, nothing I could take with me, nothing I needed to. I looked once more, blue cloud wire, a small edge of evening, all held in a place I almost stepped through. but not yet. Not while the water was this still. Not while the sky was still down here, close enough to stand beside. I hadn't gone anywhere, really. A few minutes on the same street, a few steps beside a puddle, and I was still on my way home. The umbrella held from my hand almost dry now. I started walking slow at first, not because I wanted to stay, just letting my legs remember the pace. One step, another, the puddle moved behind me. I could still see part of it from the corner of my eye. A little color near the curb, I didn't turn back, not yet. The road ahead was wet, reflections everywhere, windows, lights, pieces of sky. Now that I'd noticed one, I started seeing small versions all along the street. None quite the same, some only gray, some broken by tire marks, some holding a little blue. I smiled, maybe they'd always been there. Of course they had, I just hadn't been looking. I walked past the next gate, then another, umbrella swinging beside my leg again. Forward, back, same rhythm as before. The street felt familiar now, not new, not changed. Just noticed that was enough. I could hear water running along the curb, following the road in the same direction as me. I watched it for a few steps, then looked ahead. Home wasn't far, a warm light had come on in one of the houses, then another. The sky above was getting quieter, blue fading into evening. I thought about the little sky behind me, probably still there, probably already different. Another cloud, another ripple, someone might walk through it. A bicycle tire might cut across, the water might drain away. That's fine, I didn't need it to say the way I saw it. I had only stopped for a moment, looked down, found something I hadn't expected, then kept going. Nothing more needed to happen. The umbrella tapped lightly against my shoe. I changed hands, kept walking. There was a small puddle near the next driveway. I looked just once, a pale reflection, not enough to make me stop. I liked that too. Not every little thing had to become a moment. Some could simply pass by. The street opened a little ahead, more sky between the houses. I looked up this time, and down, then forward, still on my way home. Same as before, only a few minutes later. With wet shoes, a closed umbrella, and the quiet feeling that I had found something small without looking for it. I kept walking, no hurry, the road still shining after the rain. And somewhere behind me, a little sky, resting on the ground. I hadn't gone anywhere, really. A few minutes on the same street, a few steps beside a puddle, and I was still on my way home. I hadn't gone anywhere, really. A few minutes on the same street, I hadn't gone anywhere, really. A few minutes on the same street, I hadn't gone anywhere, really. A few minutes on the same street, I hadn't gone anywhere, really. A few minutes, oh, I hadn't gone anywhere, really. A few minutes, oh, I hadn't gone anywhere. A few minutes, oh, I hadn't gone anywhere. I hadn't gone anywhere, really. Oh, I hadn't gone anywhere, really. A few minutes on the same streets, I hadn't gone anywhere. A few minutes on. I almost missed it, just a little shine near the edge of the road. Nothing unusual after rain. Water everywhere, holding pieces of things. Fences, windows, telephone poles bent by the surface. I kept walking, one step, then another. Umbrella hanging quietly by my side. My shoe stopped just before the water, not because I meant it to. I looked down, there was something there. Not really something, just light. A pill shape inside the puddle. I leaned forward a little. The street disappeared for a second, and somewhere below me there was blue. I thought maybe it was only a reflection from a window, but it moved softly with the water. A cloud stretched near the edge, broken where the pavement showed through. I stood still, the umbrella stopped swinging. A drop slipped from the tip, touched the puddle, and the whole thing shook apart. Blue turning into small circles, white cloud breaking at the edges, then slowly coming back. I waited not for any reason, just to see it settle. The road behind me made a quiet sound, someone walking through shallow water. I didn't look up, the puddle had almost become still again. There it was, a little brighter now, blue between gray concrete, soft clouds where my feet should be. I shifted back half a step, careful not to touch the edge. Funny, I had walked past hundreds of puddles, never thought to stop for one. This one wasn't bigger, wasn't cleaner, wasn't anything special, but the sky had landed in it just right. I looked toward the real sky, only for a second, pale between the houses, then back down. The one below looked better somehow, closer, smaller, easier to hold in one glance. So bicycle passed at the far end of the street, its reflection crossed the water before the sound reached me, then disappeared. I stayed, my head tightened around the umbrella handle, then relaxed. A few drops still fell from somewhere, roof edge, tree branch, power line. I couldn't tell, each one touched a different part of the road, small circles appearing, then gone. One landed near the blue, the cloud bent splits came back. I watched it happen again and again. That thing to figure out, nothing to keep, just something below. It made me forget I was still on my way home for a minute, maybe less. The white streets smelled cold, the evening air felt lighter. Somewhere a door opened, someone called out, then quiet. I could have kept walking, probably should have, but my feet stayed where they were, right at the edge, not stepping in, not stepping away, just looking down at a piece of sky I hadn't known was there. I almost missed it. I almost missed it, just a little shine. I almost missed it, just a little shine. I almost missed it. I almost missed it. I almost missed it. I almost missed it. Ooh, I almost missed it, just a little shine. I almost missed it. I almost missed it. I almost missed it. missed it. I almost missed it. I almost missed it. The water was almost still, not perfectly. A little movement near the edge, too small to know what caused it. Maybe wind, maybe a drop from somewhere above. Maybe nothing I could see. The reflection held together anyway. Blue cloud wire roof all resting on a thin layer of water. I watched the smallest lines move, not enough to break the picture, just enough to keep it alive. Almost still, I liked it better that way. A perfect reflection might have felt too clean, too much like a photograph. This one kept changing, one line bending, one color shifting, one cloud losing its edge, then finding it again. I crouched just slightly, not all the way, enough to see more of the blue. The puddle grew from that angle, looked deeper than I knew it was. For a second, it didn't feel like water on a road, just open space. Then I noticed a leaf at the bottom, flat against the pavement, and the illusion came back down to earth. I like that too. Sky, leaf, concrete, all in the same place. The sound came from behind me, footsteps. I moved aside without looking up. Someone passed, their reflection crossed the puddle, legs first, then gone. The water moved under the vibration, not much, almost still again. I watched it settle. I had started to recognize the rhythm. Something moved. The sky breaks. I wait. The sky returns simple. I didn't mind doing it again. Few drops slid from the umbrella when I changed hands. One landed near the water, one inside. Rings spread. I watched my own little interruption. Sorry, I almost said it, then laughed quietly at myself. The puddle didn't care. The cloud came back. The blue filled the space again. Almost still, I stood straight, looked down, then away, then back. I was beginning to think I'd seen enough. But every time I thought that something small changed, a warmer light, a different cloud, a new light at the water, and I stayed, not because I needed to see what happened next, but because nothing needed to happen next. The evening could remain here for another minute. Almost still. up again just to compare. The sky above was caught between two houses, a narrow piece of blue. Power lines crossing from one side to the other, nothing unusual. I saw it every day or something like it. Then I looked down and there it was again, the same blue, but closer, quite inside the water. I couldn't tell which one I liked better. The one above went on somewhere I couldn't see. The one below ended at the curve, small enough to stand beside. I shifted slightly and a roof appeared near the edge, upside down. A window part of a pole, then blue again. It felt strange seeing the whole street turned around without anything moving. I kept my feet still, the umbrella rested against my leg. A few drops still hiding in the folds. One worked its way down, fell, missed the puddle, darkened the pavement beside it. I watched the mark for a second, then went back to the sky. There was more blue now, or maybe I had found the right angle. A cloud passed through the middle, slow enough that I could follow it. I looked up, the real cloud was already farther along. Down here it seemed slower, held back by the edges of the water. I liked that, a piece of afternoon caught somewhere it wasn't supposed to stay. The houses looked quiet around me, wet walls, wet fences, small drops on the leaves, everything pointing toward the ground, and the ground showing me the sky. I smiled a little, not because anything was funny, just because I hadn't expected to find this here. I could hear someone washing something behind a house, water running, then stopping. A chair moved across the floor, window closed. The sounds were close, but I kept looking far away into a puddle less than a step from my shoes. Blue between the houses, blue beneath them too. I wondered how many times I'd walked home without seeing it. Probably most days. That's fine. Maybe you don't need to notice everything. Baby, just once is enough. A little wind came down the street, the water trembled, the houses bent, the wire became a soft dark curve. The blue stayed not perfectly, but enough. I watched until the surface settled, then looked up one more time. Same sky, different place. I lowered my eyes again and stayed. The cloud looks softer down here, edges blurred by the water. White becoming gray, gray becoming blue, nothing holding a perfect shape. I watched one stretch across the puddle slowly until a crack in the pavement cut through it. The Dow didn't mind, kept moving on both sides. I like that, clouds on the ground, strange enough to sound like something from a dream. But ordinary free enough to be beside a drain in the road. I tilted my head, the reflection changed, more sky, less house, a little roof appearing near the corner. I shifted back, the roof disappeared, cloud again. I could make the scene change without touching anything, just by moving half a step that kept me there longer than it should have. Not that there was a right amount of time, a minute, 3, 5. I hadn't checked, the umbrella was getting lighter as the water dripped away. My shirt moved in a little breeze, the same breeze passed over the puddle, and the clouds shivered, not much, just enough to remind me it wasn't really there. I waited until it came back, another cloud entered from the edge, smaller, almost white. I looked up before I could stop myself. There it was, much higher, much farther, moving between the telephone wires. I looked down again and found it closer to my feet. I preferred that view for now. The real sky felt too big, this one fit inside one quiet glance. A bird crossed somewhere above, I saw the shadow, or maybe the reflection, just a quick dark shape gone before I knew which I smiled again. The street had become a place where little things kept appearing on me, because I'd stopped nothing more. A drop fell into the forest, one circle, then another. The clouds split apart, came together, split again. I watched until the last ripple reached the curb, the water settled, clouds on the ground still there. I thought about how strange it would sound if I tried to explain this later. I probably wouldn't. No need, some things are better a story, just a few minutes, wet pavement, closed umbrella, and clouds where clouds weren't supposed to be. I stood there until another breeze moved across them, then waited for them to return. The clouds look softer, the clouds watched 1/3 clouds like clouds within sunsets in time. The clouds look softer, 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 the clouds look softer. Softer, the clouds look softer, the clouds look softer. The clouds look softer. I knew I should probably keep walking, not because I was late, just because that's what you do. Rain stops, umbrella closes, you go home simple. But I looked down a little longer. The puddle had changed again, less blue now, more pale gold near the edge. I couldn't tell if it came from the sky or a window. Didn't matter, it looked good there. I stood with one foot slightly ahead of the other, already shaped like I was leaving, but not moving. Looking down a little longer, just until that cloud passed, then it never appeared. Just until the water became still, then a drop made it move again. There was always one more reason, small enough not to count. I let them keep happening. A car passed at the end of the road. Light moved across the wet surface. For a second the puddle brightened, then returned to blue. I watched the color disappear. The air was getting cooler. I could feel the dampness through my shoes now. Not uncomfortable, just there. A reminder that I was still standing on a wet street, not somewhere else. I looked at the reflection of the telephone wires, thin dark lines cutting through the cloud. One moved with the breeze, or maybe the water, hard to tell. I like not knowing. I could hear someone cooking through an open window, a pan, a cupboard, voices too soft to understand. On came back into my mind. Briefly I imagined my own door, dry floor, umbrella leaning somewhere by the entrance. Then looked down again. Not yet, just a little longer. The pedal wasn't going anywhere, but the light was. I could see that now. The war edge slowly shifting, the blue getting quieter. Maybe that's what I had been waiting for. Maybe I only noticed it because I'd stayed. I took one step, then stopped beside the same place, barely farther. It made me smile. A very slow way to go home. I looked down, the little sky followed me only as far as the water allowed. Another half step and the angle would change. Another and it might disappear. So I stayed where I could still see it, looking down a little longer, until the thought of leaving felt easy instead of necessary. One drop, I didn't see where it came from, only heard the soft touch, then watched the circle open, small at first, clean, perfect, moving through the blue. One small ripple, then wider, through the cloud, through the wire, through the upside down roof. Everything bending as it passed. I followed the edge until it disappeared against the pavement. The picture didn't come back right away. Another circle met the first, then another. Maybe water still falling from the power line. I looked up, nothing, looked down again. The sky was moving everywhere. I liked it more I've been waiting for the surface to settle. Now I watch the opposite, all the shapes coming apart. Blue becoming thin broken lines, clouds stretching until they were almost nothing. A house turning into a soft gray wave. One smile ripple was enough to change all of it, and leave without taking anything away. I stood here, the edge, umbrella tip resting on the road. A drop fell from it to my own ripple, smaller, crossing the others for a few seconds. The water couldn't decide what to reflect, just light, motion, soft color, then it slowed. The circles grew farther apart, the lines started finding their places again. First the pole, then the wire, then a cloud. The blue filled the gaps like nothing had happened. I thought that was nice, not profound, just nice. Things could be disturbed without being ruined. The thought passed as quickly as the ripple. I didn't hold on to it. The street was quieted again. Somewhere water ran into a drain. A bird called once, a gate moved in the wind. I looked down, another tiny circle appeared, this time near the far side. I waited, watched it widen, watched the sky bend, watched it disappear. One small ripple, then stillness, then another. The puddle will never stay the same long enough to become boring. I wondered if that was why I haven't left yet. Maybe, or maybe I just liked standing here watching almost nothing happen. I loosened my grip on the umbrella, took half a breath, and waited for the next circle. One drop. I lifted the umbrella slightly, not to open it, just getting ready to move. The tip left a small wet mark where it had rested. I looked at it, then at the puddle one more time. Before I keep walking, I thought just one more look. The sky below was softer now, less color, more evening, a cloud near the center, a little gold at the edge, telephone wire running through both. I knew I wouldn't remember every detail, probably not even most of it. That was fine, I wasn't trying to keep it. I just wanted to see it while I was here. A breeze moved past, a reflection blurred. I waited, of course I did, one last time, until the surface found itself again. I had learned the patience of this puddle without meaning to move. Wait, return. I smiled at the thought, then let it go. A door closed somewhere behind me, another opened farther ahead. The street was slowly filling with evening sounds, people coming home, shoes on wet pavement. Keys bicycles, quiet voices. I had been part of that movement a few minutes ago, then somehow stepped out of it. Now it felt like time to step back in. I moved my weight forward. The umbrella swung gently beside me. My shoe came close to the edge, not touching. I looked down, the little sky was still there. Without needing me to watch it, I didn't fight it so I could belong to me. I only happened to notice a cloud moved slowly out of the reflection. Another part of blue took its place. I nodded without knowing why. Maybe goodbye, too dramatic, probably just habit. I turned toward home, then looked back with only my eyes still visible, still small. I took one step, the angle changed, less sky, more road. Another step, now only a pale piece of blue. I stopped, almost laughed, still doing it before I keep walking. One last look had become free. I let myself have that. Oh, what was waiting, nothing was late. A few extra seconds wouldn't change the evening, so I looked until the little sky felt complete enough, then turned my feet toward home. I thought I'd move on by now, but I was still here. Same spot, same umbrella in my hand, same puddle beside my shoes. Nothing new had happened, maybe that was why I stayed. The water had gone almost completely still, enough to hold the lines of the houses, a pole, a wire, a piece of cloud. I watched without really choosing what to look at. My eyes moved wherever the reflection did, from blue to gray, to a soft pale edge of even. A car turned onto the street. I heard it before I saw it. Tires moving through shallow water. I stepped back a little, not because it came close, just instinct. The puddle shook from somewhere I couldn't say. Small ripples reaching the edges, the little sky losing its shape. I waited, it came back slowly. First the blue, then the wire, then a cloud that looked slightly different than before. Still standing here, I noticed my hand had gone loose around the umbrella, almost letting it hang from 2 fingers. My shoulders felt lighter too. Maybe the rain had taken some noise with it, or maybe I just stopped moving long enough to notice the quiet. A drop fell from a branch nearby. I heard it touch the road, didn't see where another one farther away than nothing. The whole street seemed to be waiting for the last few drops to finish. I looked down at my shoes, a little damp around the edges, then at the water. It would be easy easy to stop around it. Keep walking, be home soon. I knew that still my feet didn't move. There was something comfortable about not needing the next moment yet. No reason to name it, no reason to remember it. Just standing here, the sky below had become softer, less blue now, a little warmer near one side. I wondered if the real sky was changing too. I didn't look up, not yet. I like seeing only this small part. The puddle couldn't show everything, just whatever fit inside it. Maybe that was what made it easy to watch. A small sky, a small street, a few minutes, nothing more. Someone came out of the gate farther down, opened that umbrella, looked up, realized they didn't need it, closed it again. I smiled, they walked away. I stayed, still standing here, like I'd forgotten something, but I hadn't. There was nothing to remember, nothing I left behind. I was only waiting for what I didn't know. Maybe for the water to move again, maybe for myself to finally take the next step. Neither happened, so I stayed a little just stopped somewhere between one street and the next. I noticed it first in the silence. No drops against the umbrella, no soft tapping overhead, just water slipping from the edges of roofs. One at a time, I kept walking, umbrella still open for a few more steps, out of habit. The road looked different now, darker where it was wet, lighter where the clouds had started to move. A car passed slowly, tires whispering through the water, then quiet again. I looked up, not much sky yet, just a pale opening between the houses, enough to know the rain was done. I lowered the umbrella a little, waited. One drop fell from the edge, then another, nothing after that, so I closed it. The fabric folding in with that soft uneven sound, wet against wet, I held it by my side. The air felt cooler than before, clean somehow, like the whole street had been missed and left alone. Water gathered along the curb, small streams finding their way around leaves and cracks in the pavement. I stepped over one, then another. No hurry, home wasn't far. I could hear someone opening a window somewhere above me, the door shutting farther down. A bicycle rolling over the wet road, everything sounded a little clearer after the rain. I liked that, the way ordinary sounds came back slowly, as if the street was starting again. I passed past a wall still shining with water. A plant leaned over under the weight of a few last drops. One fell as I walked by, almost on my shoulder. I smiled without looking back. The sky was getting brighter, not sunny, just less gray. Enough light to show reflections across the road, windows, telephone poles, pieces of roofs, all stretched thin on the wet ground. I wasn't really looking for anything, just walking home. Umbrella in one hand, the other in my pocket, letting me even find its own pace. A little wind moved through, cool against my shirt. Somewhere behind me, water fell from a gutter all at once, then stopped. I turned my head for a second. Nothing there, just the street after rain. I kept going one step, then another, shoes touching the damp pavement. Soft, steady, there was something nice about the few minutes right after a shower, before people forgot it happened, before the road dried, before umbrellas disappeared back into bags and doorways. For now, everything still carried a little bit of rain. The fences, the leaves, the concrete, even the air. I walked through it without thinking much, past the quiet houses, past the narrow gates, past water collecting in places I usually never noticed. The rain just stopped, and that was all. Nothing had changed, mad relief, but the street felt new enough to make me walk a little slower. I carried it open a little longer than I needed to, maybe because I hadn't noticed the rain was gone. The street was still wet enough to make it feel like it might start again. So I waited another few steps, then looked up, nothing falling, just pale sky between the wires and the roofs. I slowed down, pulled the umbrella lower until the edge came into view. Tiny drops still hanging there, one slipped off near my shoe, then another. I gave it a small shake, water scattered across the pavement, not much, just enough to catch the light. I pressed the button, the umbrella folded with a soft rush, fabric closing in around the frame. I wrapped the strap without thinking once, then tighter. The handle felt different with all the weight down by my side. Lighter somehow, my shoulder relaxed. I hadn't noticed I've been holding it up for so long. A car moved past, slow through the wet street. The sound stayed for a few seconds and disappeared around the corner. I kept walking, umbrella down now, tip almost touching the road. Every few steps a drop fell from it, small dark circles on an already wet ground. Hard to tell where they landed. The air smelled like pavement and leaves, cool enough that I could feel it on my arms. I looked toward the houses ahead, windows open, curtains moving just a little. Someone had left a bicycle near a gate, water still shining along the seat. I passed without stopping. The umbrella swung beside my leg. Forward, back, forward, matching my steps without meaning to. There was no reason to hurry now. The rain was over and home was still home, whether I got there 5 minutes earlier or not. I walked closer to the edge of the road, avoiding the deeper water, and stepped through a shallow patch anyway. A soft splash, barely anything. I looked down for a second, just wet pavement, a few broken reflections. Telephone wires shaking slightly in the water. I kept moving. The umbrella tapped against my shoe once, then again. I changed hands, let it hang on the other side. A little breeze came through the street, cooling out without the rain. I could hear water falling from leaves. Some left behind the wall, one drop at a time, slow enough to count. I didn't, I just listened. The road ahead had started to brighten, not much. A quiet kind of light, the kind that shows up after everything has already happened. I like that. No sun breaking through, no mid clearing, just less gray, a softer sky. I looked down again, only because the ground was shining, and I could head, still walking, umbrella down, the shoulders loose, the rain already becoming something from a few minutes ago. I passed another gate, another driveway, another patch of water.